Welcome to Centauri Stir-Fry. Today we'll be talking about DC Collectibles, Batman Black and White, Damian. Stick around. Okay, welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at Damian by DC Collectibles, the Batman Black and White statue series. This series of statues has been around for, I think, over a good 10 years. I'm not sure. They're probably I think it's their longest running statue series. And every one of them is based on a particular comic book artist, usually one that's worked on Batman or one that's really popular. But this is a relatively new one. It's Damian Wayne, Robin, like the third Robin, the son of Batman, raised by Talia al Ghul, the League of Assassins or Shadows, if you're uninitiated. But it's assassins. So, old Damian, I think most of you know about him. Talia's son, raised being an assassin. I did a little bit of this on a previous video. I just wanted to showcase these statues because I think it really shows the art. Just, they kind of spring from the pages. It's kind of what got me hooked into statue collecting in general. This is what started it. But also I'm a fan of Frank Quitely's artwork. He's just got that kind of like a European, highly detailed kind of flair about him. I think he is from Europe, maybe Scotland or something. I don't know. He's always hanging out with Grant Morrison. Usually they work together. Let's see, they've done. What have they done? All-Star Superman. They did Batman and Robin. Flex Metallo. You guys remember that? No, that's an oldie. New X-Men. I actually like that run, but he's usually really slow. But I do like his art style. So this is a pretty good interpretation of that character. There's a Kotobukiya one that has the same stance, but I mean, with a nice flashy paint job. But I just like these. It's just straight up like just imagine the pencils of his art. I think it captures it pretty well. It's got that darn. He won't focus for you, but he's got a nice little smirk. That sucks. He won't focus at all. I'll just peek him back here. He's got a really nice little smirk on his face. Some good detail in the boots. Don't think you can really see this. Trying my best here. The hair, I mean, it just comes off looking exactly like him. He's got his hood in the back. They always do a really good job with these capes, I feel. So, got like combat boots on. He's a real jerk. But what started it was, and I think this is the Batman and Robin #1 cover. But here is Dick Grayson as Batman. By the same artist, Frank Quitely. It replicates that cover pretty nicely if you put them together. I'm sure they'll do a re-release of these, and they're all the same except for there's a white base. There's usually the yellow around the bat symbol, but other than that, maybe the color variation might be a little lighter or darker. It depends, but they're going to do another re-release of this. This is currently kind of hard to get. Where's the freaking camera? There he is. But it really looks like Quitely's art, in my opinion, really good. But so it's that Batman and Robin #1 cover. It's like yellow and it's got these two on it, kind of posing together. But this is when Robin took over as Batman when I think he was killed by Darkseid during Final Crisis. A very convoluted Grant Morrison story. But I've been waiting for Damian to come out for a long time, just so Batman could have a little buddy to pose with. Pretty much that's pretty much the cover right there. But one of the reasons, just cut to the chase, my one criticism of the statue line, one of the reasons why I stopped collecting, hold on just a second, let me get a taste of the heat activated Watchmen Weekend mug. Not coffee. One of the big reasons that I stopped collecting these is they kept coming out with variants, and it kind of ruined the hunt. After a while, I like to collect things and hunt them down and find good deals, and after a while, it's like they kept re-releasing things. So, I mean, there was 3 versions of Magnolia's Batman. There's like 2 variants, the same thing, re-released. I've got the original, but it just kind of irks me that they keep re-releasing things. I mean, it's good if you were waiting for it, like if you miss it the first time. But still, it just kind of ruins it. I don't buy them all the time now. I just buy the ones I like certain artists, like Jason Bach, like the last video. I'll just put these guys over here to show you that. And just for funsies, I brought this out. Got a few of them out here. This is the first statue I ever bought. Before that, I had some figures. You know, I had some Frank Miller figures and stuff like that from different comic series, like The Dark Knight Returns, or maybe some Hush Batman, a Thing, some Marvel stuff, but never a statue. So this is the first one I ever had. I just like the weight of it. You open it up, you're like, wait a minute, this is quality. They're all cold cast porcelain, very very flat, fragile, but they do a really good job of showcasing the artwork. And this is the first one. This is Darwin Cooke. This was the first statue I ever got. I'll never forget. It was during Christmas. And it was like $50, if that. Got myself a Christmas present. It comes in. It's still cold to the touch from being outside. Just kind of had that stone, you know, it's a statue. And then I just went crazy with these Batman black and whites. So I really love this one. It's Darwin Cooke. Recently passed. Darn it. Really good artist. It's too bad, too. But just to show off another pairing, this is Joe Kelly from the Nightfall series, Bane, where he's just incredibly jacked, unrealistic. He's on the Venom. So he's got the little pipe or tube. So you got Bane Venom, who's actually pretty darn big for these things. Generally, they're about 8 inches in that area. So here's the Bane by Joe Kelly. And if you get in and look at that, that does look like Joe Kelly artwork. I mean, everything is just so exaggerated, and I mean, there's muscles on top of muscles on top of muscles, and got a tiny little head. But it's going straight from the Nightfall series. So with that, you gotta have. Sorry, it's not Joe Kelly. Kelly Jones. Gosh, how embarrassing. Kelly Jones. So stop screaming and poo posting. I found out. Just had to cheat. I corrected myself. I'm an idiot. Okay. Kelly Jones, yes. Did a lot of Dead Man art. I think he did some Swamp Thing. Does a lot of horror, and then he started doing Batman in the early 90s, I believe. First time I ever saw him. He's got a vampire look, a Nosferatu vibe. The back of the cape, it's almost like a spine. Like vertebrae coming down. It's just cape. It's just layers and layers of cape. Like, you could not fight crime like this. But look at that face. Man, totally like a Dracula, Nosferatu vibe. I love this one, though. This is great. Not sure if they've done a variant of this. I wouldn't be surprised. I'm sure they have. I don't think they've gotten to Bane yet. But put these two together, and it's like, you know, like in trouble. He's about to get broke. I've got several of them. I've sold a lot, but I've kept a lot of the ones that were close to my heart. A lot of great ones. I'm not going to bring them all out right now, but just wanted to give you a pretty good idea, the best I could, of the Batman Black and White series. I think if there's an artist you like out there, he's probably done Batman, and if you like statues, well, they made it. It's somewhere. So, got Frank Quietly, Darwin Cooke, Kelly Jones. They've done them all, and they're probably going to redo them again, so you'll probably be able to get them cheap anywhere. But I would recommend supporting your local comic book shop if you can, if they sell these kind of things. So, hope you enjoyed it. This is just a quick one. Have a good weekend. Thanks.